Scotland's Highlands, a realm where mountains claw at the sky and valleys hung with the echoes of the dead. Here, history is not written. It is buried. Beneath the heather and peat, a rebellion festers, a tale of shattered crowns, broken oaths, and a prince who sold his soul for a throne. This is the story of the Jacobites and the ghosts they left behind.
The seeds of ruin were sown in 1668. James II, a Catholic king, fled England, his throne stolen by Protestant winds. His grandson, Charles Edward Stuart, inherited more than exile. He inherited a vendetta. Raised on tales of glory, Bonnie Prince Charlie became a man of flame. Charisma masking naivety, ambition outstripping reason. In 1745, he landed on Scotland's shores. A 24-year-old comet. Trailing promises. Of freedom and doom.
At Glenfennan, the standard was raised. Clans answered. MacDonalds, Camerons, Frasers. Their loyalty to prince and clan, a double-edged sword. Edinburgh fell without a fight. Its streets choked with pipe smoke and panic. The Jacobites marched south. A storm of plaid and steel, defeating English troops at Preston Plans. London quaked, but the prince, drunk on momentum, ignored warnings of winter and dwindling supplies. His army retreated north, carrying the seeds of their own destruction.
April 16th, 1746. Culloden Moor, dawn broke not with hope, but sleet. The clans stood exhausted, outnumbered, their stomachs hollow, their powder wet. The redcoats advanced, a wall of scarlet and lead. In 68 minutes, it was over. Muskets roared, claymores shattered. The Moor drank deep that day. "1,500 men, butchered or left to rot. Survivors, hunted like deer. The butcher Cumberland's orders were clear. No quarter, cottages burned, children vanished, the Highlands wept.
But Culloden's dead refused silence. Visitors speak of phantom drumbeats at dusk, of shadows that march in perfect formation. The Bean Nighe, Scotland's washer of the dead, is seen scrubbing blood-stained linen in Loch Eich. And in 1983, a farmer ploughing near the moor unearthed a skeleton still clutching its dirk. When he touched the blade, his tractor stalled, and something whispered, "Jock, have help and T-am. The time has come." Money Prince Charlie escaped, but his soul did not. After Culloden, he wandered Europe, a beggar prince, haunting taverns and courts, his charm curdling into bitterness. He died in 1788, a bloated relic, screaming at phantoms. Yet some say he walks still in Edinburgh's Holyrood house, his footsteps echoing through empty halls, or sobbing in Glenfinnan's mist, regret thicker than Highland rain. Today, the rebellion is a commodity, tartan trinkets, outlander tours. But cross the wrong glen at twilight, and the past bites back. In 1918, a couple picnicking at Culloden found their phones filled with static, their photos showing spectral faces in the mist. At Clava Cairns, near the battlefield, visitors report phantom pipers and hands gripping their ankles from burial cans. Even historians aren't spared. In 2021, an archivist studying Jacobite letters died of a heart attack. His notes, one phrase, repeated, "They are at a tie-in, they are coming."
So heed this warning, traveler. The Highlands forgive no trespass. Take nothing, mock nothing, for the Jacobites' wrath lingers. In the wind's mournful howl, in the raven's knowing gaze, in the soil's iron stench of blood. History here is not a relic. It is alive, and it hungers.